Well, I certainly believe in forgiveness. So I thought we had worked through some of that. It wasn't one moment or one specific thing that happened. There just came a point in time where there was enough there that I realized it just wasn't healthy and I couldn't trust what we had. Well, I think it's really important to say, look, I had a lot of tears for many days. I mean, days where I'm literally laying on the floor in the carpet, this close to me, thinking, how can this be? How can I get up?
When Bill and Melinda Gates announced their divorce in May 2021, the world was stunned. Their 27-year partnership, which had grown from a quirky first encounter into a globally respected philanthropic alliance, seemed unshakable. But in the aftermath, Melinda has opened up about the cracks in their relationship, revealing the hidden struggles that led to their separation. The couple's story began in 1987 when Melinda joined Microsoft as a product manager. Their relationship took a lighthearted turn early on when Bill approached her in a parking lot, asking for a date 2 weeks later. Melinda found his approach far too calculated and declined, citing his lack of spontaneity. Determined, Bill called back an hour later, playfully asking if that was spontaneous enough. His persistence paid off, marking the start of a romance that would span nearly 3 decades, defined by shared dreams and challenges. After 6 years of dating, Bill and Melinda became engaged in 1993 and celebrated their commitment with a life-altering trip to Africa. Strolling along a Zanzibar beach, they had a profound conversation about using their fortune for meaningful change. For Melinda, it was her first encounter with extreme poverty and a pivotal moment that shaped their shared vision of philanthropy. This commitment laid the foundation for what would later become the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, one of the most influential charities in history. On January 1, 1994, the pair tied the knot in Hawaii. To preserve their privacy, they rented an entire hotel and even grounded all nearby helicopters, ensuring an intimate celebration. The event marked the beginning of a life brimming with purpose and achievement, but it also set the stage for the challenges that would test their bond in the years to come. Surrounded by 130 loved ones, Bill and Melinda began their married life with optimism. By April 1996, they welcomed their first child, Jennifer Catherine Gates. Shortly after, Melinda made the surprising choice to leave her career at Microsoft to focus on raising their family, a decision that caught even Bill off guard. Reflecting on this in 2017, Melinda shared that while Bill was definitely surprised, her choice was driven by a deep desire to instill the values they held dear in their children. Their journey into philanthropy took flight in 1998 with a $100 million investment in vaccines for children in developing nations, marking a shift from private life to global service. That same year, their family grew with the birth of their second child, Rory. Melinda often described Rory as deeply compassionate and a firm believer in equality, even dubbing him a feminist at heart. By 2000, the couple officially launched the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, tackling global challenges like poverty, education, and healthcare. Melinda highlighted their equal partnership, saying, "It's a partnership of equals." These are our joint values being played out in the world. Their family grew again in 2002 with the birth of their third child, Phoebe. For her youngest, Melinda envisioned a future where women enjoyed the same opportunities as men, a world they both worked tirelessly to build. In 2005, Time magazine honored Bill, Melinda, and Bono as Persons of the Year, highlighting their extraordinary contributions to global health and education. That same year, Melinda stood proudly by Bill's side as he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II in recognition of his charitable efforts. A decade later, Melinda launched Pivotal Ventures with a groundbreaking $1 billion initiative to promote women's equality, a milestone that earned widespread praise. In 2016, both Bill and Melinda received the prestigious Presidential Medal of Freedom for their relentless dedication to philanthropy. Their impact on the world stage continued to grow, with the French Legion of Honor bestowed upon them in 2017. Despite these accolades, cracks were forming in their personal life. Even so, they shared moments of connection. In a 2018 interview, the couple spoke about their love for jigsaw puzzles and favorite TV shows, like Downton Abbey and This Is Us. Melinda admitted that the emotional weight of This Is Us sometimes required them to pause and take breaks, a small reflection of their shared humanity. Their 25th wedding anniversary in 2019 seemed like a joyous milestone. To mark the occasion, Melinda shared a light-hearted post recalling Bill's mathematical approach to slicing their wedding cake, only to discover it had a cardboard center. A memory that left her in fits of laughter. However, even in these celebratory moments, their relationship faced deeper challenges. The Netflix docuseries Inside Bill's Brain in 2019 offered a glimpse into their early relationship. Both admitted they hadn't expected their romance to become serious. "She had other boyfriends, and I had Microsoft," Bill candidly shared. Melinda reflected on the complexities of building a relationship within a male-dominated workplace, which added unique challenges to their journey. In 2020, the pandemic brought their philanthropic efforts into sharp focus. Their foundation pledged $125 million to accelerate COVID-19 treatment development and supported the establishment of 7 vaccine factories. While their public partnership remained a force for good, their private struggles grew more apparent. On May 3, 2021, Bill and Melinda announced their decision to divorce after 27 years of marriage. Their joint statement emphasized gratitude for their shared life and reaffirmed their commitment to their foundation, even as they acknowledged they could no longer grow together as a couple. The divorce was finalized in August 2021, with no request for spousal support. Later that year, Bill described 2021 as a year of great personal sadness, expressing his gratitude for the support of his children during the difficult time. Meanwhile, Melinda shared her emotional journey in a March 2022 interview with Gayle King. She revealed the mix of sadness and anger she experienced during the split, admitting, "I cried a lot of tears." Despite the pain, Melinda expressed hope for the future, sharing that her healing was progressing and even hinting at the possibility of dating again. Meanwhile, in May 2022, Bill Gates offered his perspective on their marriage, describing it as a great marriage despite the divorce. He reflected on their journey, noting that they had grown up together over the course of their 27-year relationship, which spanned more than half of his adult life. His gratitude for their time together underscored his belief that, despite their romantic separation, they had built something enduring and valuable. In September 2022, Bill and Melinda demonstrated their shared commitment to their philanthropic mission by appearing together at the annual Goalkeepers event. Their dedication to the foundation remained steadfast, with Melinda emphasizing that their work was stronger than ever, despite the personal challenges they had faced. In her interview with Gayle King, Melinda candidly shared one of the key factors behind her discomfort in their marriage: Bill's association with Jeffrey Epstein. She recalled meeting Epstein once and finding him deeply unsettling, a sentiment she expressed clearly to Bill. This association, compounded by other difficulties, contributed to their eventual decision to part ways. The Gates' story is not just about philanthropy and success. It's also about navigating complex personal challenges, resilience, and growth. Melinda revealed the depth of her struggles, recounting her journey through pain, anger, and the ultimate resolve to move forward. She expressed empathy for Epstein's victims and regret over Bill's connection to him, calling Epstein abhorrent and evil personified. Additionally, the revelation of Bill's past affair further strained their relationship, undermining trust and leading Melinda to end their marriage. Today, Melinda Gates stands as a beacon of resilience, embracing her next chapter with a renewed purpose. She's devoted to empowering women to recognize their own strength, stepping into her own power while inspiring others to do the same. Reflecting on her journey, Melinda acknowledges the profound beauty that can follow life's challenges. In her own words, once you get through the rough patches, there can be a lot of beauty. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for more stories.